Hello, my name's Martin from StratChat, and we're continuing as King Tom of England, the great grandson of William the Conqueror. And we're going to see, really, in this episode, if we can become the Emperor of Britannia, form the Empire of Britannia, and obviously be the Emperor. There's going to be a fair bit of war involved in that process. But there are several things I think that I'm going to be able to do that's going to be able to speed things up. The first is, if we look at my religion here, we'll see that I'm quite close to being a paragon of virtue. So I think what I'm going to do is go on a crusade, on a pilgrimage, get myself to paragon of virtue, and then this chap up here with 2,745 soldiers, vastly inferior to ours, especially once ours have rebuilt, because we've just completed that war. We can declare war on him, and if we are a paragon of virtue, which will be soon, we can do a holy war for a kingdom, taking the whole of Scotland in one go. He has one ally, but it's a very weak ally, 397. There's always the risk, though, if I'm doing a holy war, there's the risk of Catholics coming, but if I can defeat him quickly enough, I can take practically all of Scotland, apart from this little bit of Norway there. And if we look at the Empire title, I already have 53, so I need 22. Well, Scotland will provide me with a lot of those. And the good thing is that I went to war relatively recently with Scotland, but because there's a new king, because it was a boy king I went to war with, I remember, I can go to war with him now. Okay, so my key thing is going to be to build up the army. Okay, so before I'm going to war with Scotland, one of the things I definitely need to be doing is sorting out kind of factions. So let's have a look at, let's empty our prison out. So I think granting these vassals is going to hugely improve how these people feel about me. But we're also going to sack him. Somebody there that actually likes me. Makes sense. Could do with a bodyguard. Okay, the first one that actually likes me is poor. I'll tell you what, we'll have him, but we'll be swaying him. Army. Right, so I want to go on a pilgrimage, so let's go on a pilgrimage because I need to get to that paragon of virtue. It's very expensive. We'll go for that one. Leaves us a little bit of money to improve the army. Get that one up to full strength, and we'll get us up as high as it will go for now. I'm down to just 9. Let's see if I can improve my knights. My worst knight, is 12. So anything I can get better than a 12 is good. I think I'll probably buy this guy, even though he is 110. Let's look, see if I can attract anybody. Okay, so let's have a look. Matrilineal. Prowess. Already got him. Okay, what's this guy like? 19. That's okay. We can have that. Princess Eleanor's high status. She might be able to attract somebody even better. Okay, this guy's better overall. Right, so let's have a quick look at factions. All of these people can't join. Okay, so he's allied to me. Okay, these people can't join factions, but there's this faction and there's this faction. Still relatively weak. Okay, I am now paragon of virtue. I can now invade Scotland, go for the whole kingdom. I am going to build up my military a little bit more. I mean, my knight game is going pretty good. I probably wouldn't mind getting Solvi for 100 and whatever it is. I'd also like to build up this up to a 10 and maybe a little bit here. So let's see if we can get some money. This is a no-brainer. I don't want unhappy citizens, so satisfied peasants is much better than upset peasants if I'm planning a big war. Okay, so that's the benefit of having a food taster that likes you. I mean, she doesn't look very well there. It looks like she tasted it instead. So I think as we're going to war, and it might be quite a long war, I think we'd be going for defensive measures here. Just make the realm a little bit more defendable. I've also got quite a few daughters I can always marry off to if they become problematic. Right, keep swaying my bodyguard. Okay, so I've just got to wait for this to get to 800 and our military is at full strength. While we're waiting for that, we'll let the money build up. So we've got a war chest. Nice. These blackmail hooks are starting to pay dividends. Okay, war. And it looks like he's a little bit weak. He's being raided. He's down to less than 2,000 troops. He has no powerful men-at-arms. Declare war. Holy war for the Kingdom of Scotland. It's going to cost me 480. I've got plenty. I win this. I get all of Scotland. I'm well on my way to Emperor. Okay. So we're going to start this, I think, here. And you see this river, I don't want to be crossing that on my way to his capital. Actually, this would be nearer, wouldn't it? And there's no river there either. Okay, we'll change that. So we're going to place it here, because it's right next to their capital, and I don't need to cross a river. If I went from here, I would. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's like 4,500. I should be able to do this just with men-at-arms. But my levy army is not far away if necessary. Right, we'll go for the capital first. Everybody goes to the capital, and then we'll think how we're going to do this. Interestingly, he's already fighting a battle. Super. Right, let's put these armies together for now. Let's check if he's the best I've got. Right, so my bodyguard would be great for the siege. So I am going to leave these guys behind. And I'm going to move into my own territory up here. And that's perfect. That's perfect. So siege is progressing very quickly. Only 3 months. I've got a big army here, which is gaining supply. Yeah, so him losing this guy is a big blow to the Scottish war effort. Obviously, they've got these mercenaries, but I've captured them, so that's good. I don't think I can afford to leave him to chase these guys down, unfortunately, because there's a bigger army, isn't there? It's got 5,000 soldiers now. Right, I do need to be wary. Ah, here they are. So where is the king himself? Right. So there's a possibility of actually capturing him. Fingers crossed. Right, we're going to pay for this, and that's going to counter their armoured horsemen. I think victory is absolutely certain now. Captured another good knight. Didn't kill very many of them. Okay. Are these guys routing? Yeah. Right, getting some money back, which is really helpful. And don't forget, I can always raise my levies. Relatively easy victory. That gets us up to 51. We've captured another of their knights. I mean, he's pretty awful. Right, we'll go for this one. No, I can't afford them. No, I'm expected to win. I'm expected to win, that's fine. Right, I've captured Argyle. Let's put me on 64. Let's go for Fife. And the victory here puts me on 67. I mean, they've actually killed more of our men than we killed of theirs. The good thing is, I will rebuild. Right, we've managed a victory. Oh, that's much more convincing. Thank heavens for that. And who have we captured? So we're on 79 now. Who have we captured? A duke. Excellent. And is he contributing to the war score? No. But we are building up significant amount of points through battles, and we've obviously got quite a lot now through castles. So at the end of this battle, I think we'll win. Okay. So I need 6 more counties. It seems to me that Ireland would be the way to go. There's only one more in Scotland I could potentially take, but it's from a king, and he's moderately powerful for the sake of taking one county. Both of these people are vulnerable in Wales. We've got. Okay, so this is the route to the Empire. We need 6. Okay, there's more than 6 in Wales, so not even worrying about Ireland yet. If I take this part of Wales, let's just put these like this, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could actually even less than that. 1, or here, 1, 2, 3. So taking either of these will allow us to form Wales, because we only need 3. Okay, so we'll take either of these big territories, we can form Wales, and we can probably vassalise the other one. So let's just look at the rulers. Okay. How strong is she? She's got a reasonably powerful ally, reasonably strong herself, and she doesn't like me very much. About this guy. He's a bit keener on me, much more powerful army, and much more powerful army. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack her in sort of South Wales, if you like, because it's going to be easier to vassalise this guy and harder to conquer. We need to get back up to full strength, and we need to build up some money before we go to war. But that shouldn't be too difficult. Got a few knights. Oh, so that's gone up to 10. Nice. And all of our knights are like sort of 20 or so. Our worst knight is 20. Okay. Our worst knight is 18, and we've got enough. That's lovely. So I'm really into this sort of demanding conversion. He won't, but another Scottish vassal has already agreed to it. Right, so I am the target of a crusade. Okay, anything that we can do to improve our military. We're at full strength everywhere. We could do with having to see if we can find a better commander. It is hoardings that we're working our way towards, but it's going to be quite a long time before we can have an increase in Kent. Can we defend against this crusade? I think we're going to struggle. Okay, so we're in full preparation mode. I think we need to take this because we're struggling from all of the Scottish guys. We're going to be struggling from not being the rightful liege. Okay, that's actually making us stronger. So he could marry my cousin. She's all right. Right, that gets him out. That gets him out. So okay, so I've married Duke Alfgar, the Impaler of Northumbria's daughter, is now married to my primary heir. That's going to get him out of the faction. If we're going into this war, I think this might be really useful, because if I defeat one wave, I've got a better levy reinforcement rate. I can regain my strength before the next one comes. That's my thinking anyway. Oh dear. Okay. Right. I have literally no idea how I can win this. Oh, that's good news. I've already had one enemy leave. Well, they're down to 74,000 now. Okay, so these are my allies. Okay, good. So already 3%. We should start getting some sort of ticking score at some point. And their numbers have gone down. Not much. Right, okay, so here they come. Oh no, they're still running. Okay. Okay. So I'm losing a battle here, but it's only with my allies. Whoops. Norfolk is under siege. Wow. Okay, well, let's finish this battle first. Nice. It's got us to 12%. That's a victory somewhere else. We haven't even... Okay, so there's 2 victories there. Okay, that was a very minor victory. But that was a very significant victory. And that's why we're now on 9%. I think for a moment we were actually on 12%. Where are they going? I'm close to full strength. The difficulty I have is this. I don't really want to lose Norfolk. Right, we've broken the siege. Are we going to have a battle? There's already battles going on everywhere. Yeah, we've got a little battle going on. Whoops. Well, we definitely want to accept that. And that. We're obviously going to have to go relieve Kent, and of course we've got another great army here waiting to... Okay, let's see how much damage we can do here. Okay. We're winning this now, that's good news. I think we did quite well. This will be a big victory. We're killing loads of them before they even arrive. We've lost a siege on the continent. This is a massive victory. Okay, so we've had some enemy leave the war. They're down to 60,000. We're up to 20, so we're actually, as awful as that sounds, we're actually doing all right. Okay, we need to come down here. I just can't cope with the sort of numbers. The fact that they're besieging me all over the place, and everywhere I go, sometimes I'm able to beat them. But yeah, it's not good. I've only got 10,000 troops now against their 50. I mean, I've won battle after battle after battle, but it's just irrelevant. I think it's inevitable that I'm going to lose this. Anyway, let's take them up. Let's fight. Let's die fighting. Money's dwindled to almost nothing. I can't get these castles back once I lose them. Okay, a little battle here. Let's try. Okay, I'm winning. Everybody's coming in. This is helping. Actually, it's going surprisingly well. Broken loads of sieges as they've come out of these battles. An encounter. Even though we're winning battle after battle after battle, it's making no difference to the war score. That did actually make a difference to the war score. Killed 3,000, lost 1,800. It's the 87 from castles I just can't do much about here. Right, let's go sort of help out my allies. Okay, so I'm now routing. There's nothing I can do for the next little while. So I was thinking today that I would finish this campaign by becoming the Emperor of Britannia. I expect to do that effortlessly. The difficulty that I've had is exactly what my one of the subscribers said, is that you changed over to early to a non-Catholic religion, you'll be the subject of crusades, and it'll be quite fun, and that was quite fun, but they'll be undefeatable. And so it was completely impossible to defeat that crusade, and that set me back a long, long way. I think it probably in time would be possible to regain England, because I won't have to fight that entire crusade. I've just got to fight this guy. if I'm serious about it, I probably would change my religion back to Catholic, especially as Scotland is nearly entirely Catholic. It's entirely Catholic. So all of my realm is Catholic. So I'd probably change back to Catholic, recapture England, and eventually would become the Emperor of Britannia. Now, it's definitely going to finish today anyway, but I was hoping to do it on a win. Instead of that, I've kind of done it on a loss, haven't I? I still maintain that I could potentially become the Emperor of Britannia, but it's going to take me a long, long time now. Big learning lesson for me here. You're thinking about religion, especially when there are crusades about, you need to think very carefully about not setting yourself up as an enemy to this huge religion. Don't set yourself up as an enemy to it unless you're an equally strong religion like Islam, for example, down here. And there we go. Okay, not my greatest victory, but I think it's fair to say I learned a lot from it. We're going to be finishing this series here. We're going to be starting again on Monday with something else. I'm going to have a very, very good think about it over the weekend, and I kind of fancy something, perhaps going back a bit to the tribal era, get away from all this modern stuff. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll see people hopefully on Monday, and we'll find out what the new campaign is. Right. Take care, everybody. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.